September the 11th, 2016. Guys, with so much going on, there's a lot of news that doesn't get talked about. And Friday, something happened that on the stock market, so we need to pay attention to. The Dow Jones lost 394 points before it was all said and done, and that was down 2.13%. The S&P 500 lost 53, was down 2.45%, and the NASDAQ lost 133 points, and that was down 2.54%. That was the largest drop of any nation on the planet. Every market was down, but 2%, 2.45, and 2.54 were the tops. Now, oil had risen Thursday, they said, because of we had a heavy draw from our inventories. But they weren't thinking, guys, because of the Gulf storms, everything was stopped out there, ships coming in and production. So we were forced to draw from our reserves here. So what happens Friday? It drops 3.65%, or $1.74 a barrel. Because the way I don't know why they do that. When it's obvious, if you stop the massive amount of oil that's come in through the Gulf of Mexico, then of course your supplies are going to dwindle. Your draw is going to increase. So the way the market's bouncing around, guys, everyone said it's kind of being propped up with nothing to back it up, more or less. Now, the economists are saying, and this is David Rosenberg, he's one of the economists there on Wall Street, that we're due for a 10% correction, and it could happen very quickly. Now, 10% is a lot. It would depend also on how long that 10% correction took. If it was over a 30-day period, you would have less of an effect on people's state of mind, market, things like that. But if it happened quickly, you'd be looking at about 1,800 points on the Dow. So, and what happens is, again, you don't have to be in the stock market to be affected. All you have to do is work for a company that you now have direct deposit, and it affects your checking account, your savings, and your ability to withdraw money. We've seen it happen in Europe. So heads up, guys, we're going to talk about this and Hillary's doctor saying she has pneumonia now on the Paul Begley Show coming up at 6 p.m. Central. It's a heads up. It'll be at paulbegleyprophecy.com. I'll put the link in the bottom. Be safe.